Yep, that's going. Let's get out of here. Something weird. Ah, it's one of these guys! Oh my goodness gracious, one of these again. Run! Run, Chocobo! Run! Ah! It's gonna kill us! Alright, I'm gonna fight it! I'm gonna do my part! Die! Die! Oh, good grief! It's okay, calm down. Oh my gosh, you're gonna die. No! No! Stay with me! Stay with me! Stay with me! Oh, you're still gonna die, aren't you? I have no food. Look, shut up. Your issues aren't a problem for me. Howdy, folks. How are you doing? My name is Cub, and welcome back to another episode of our Tekxit 2 live stream. Please, please excuse that. We had to go on a search. We needed to find some clay for this episode. Oh, look at that. I got it. Oh, okay, yeah. Just throw that on there. Why not? I needed a bit of clay, is all. And we had to go find some clay. And then just things have happened, and it's been bad. This is what I'm trying to say. There's just monsters and besieged, but the live stream knows. If you want to join me live, follow me on Twitter at TweeteringCub, and I'll let you know when I'm streaming live. Consider the folks right now chatting amongst themselves to be part of a live studio audience who are not in a studio. They're in the comfort of their own homes. They're probably kicked back in like oversized t-shirts, eating Cheerios? I meant to say Cheetos, but it started coming out as Cheerios. We're gonna go with that. They're just eating Cheerios by the bucket full and leaving fantastic comments. Today we are finally going to get into some Tinker's Construct metalworking, because we need machines later on, but as of right now, I'm kind of enjoying just the adventure aspect of it, and machines seem like they might ruin that for me. So we're gonna poke around here until I find... Oh, you know what? I know. We've got plenty of steak in here. Good stuff. So I figure we'll expand out this direction a bit, and we'll build... Oh, you know what? We gotta find some... My shears, excellent. Now, if you watched episode 2 of the series, you'll remember we found a lot of seared bricks, as well as some other great stuff for Tinker's Construct. Now, we also have a bit more gravel. I'm not sure where I put it, but I mean, I've got 3 pieces on me, but I know there are more in one of the chests around here. I haven't been sorting correctly. Unless I really only have 3 pieces of gravel. In which case, well, darn it. But I've also got some clay, and I've got quite a bit of sand. I'll do a bit more sorting on that later and see if we can't work out what I actually do and do not have. So we're going to poke around in here, and we're going to... I don't want to go so far that we break out the other side of the tree. I want us to kind of remain hidden in here. So it doesn't look like we can... Oh, look at this. Oh, it's lovely. It's so lovely. Okay, what we can do is we can take the leaves that we've just gotten, and we can sort of... We want to make it look natural, so we'll just sort of build a solid wall of leaves. You know what, to heck with it, making it look natural. Solid wall of leaves here. And then later, if we have like a flying ring or something and we can fly around the tree and clean it up a bit, we'll do that. But for right now, we're just going to go ahead and clean all of these out and hopefully make enough room to tuck away. Oh, geez. Is it really a good idea to put a smeltery back here? Because that is what we're doing today. I don't know if I've made that clear. We're building a smeltery and we're putting it inside of a tree. I mean, I'm just thinking of all the terrible things that could happen right now. All the terrible things. I know, we boo, but really, this could go so wrong in so many ways. Let's go ahead and get at least one of our stacks of seared bricks. Not a whole stack, 50 is enough for now. We're not going to make this, I think that it used to be that you didn't have to make these things in perfect proportions. I'm hoping that's still a thing, because I want to go 4x4 because it'll fit in here nicely. We can make it bigger if we need to later. Lag has really picked up. Boy, I was thinking we were getting lucky and there weren't going to be no lag. But now the lag is back, and it is back in full swing. Fantastic. Just don't... Oh, okay, sweet. We've got a tip from Tekxit with Xandar. Hey, Tekxit with Xandar. You are... He tipped last time as well. And so thank you so much for that again. You are a wonderful individual. Seriously, if you're watching live, by the way, along with the studio audience at home, the tip button is down below. If you're watching afterward, it's not really accessible, because if you tipped something, the video's already been recorded, so it wouldn't come up on screen. I mean, you can always consider becoming an executive producer. It's a pretty good deal as well. There's a link for that in the description. Now, we need to, if I can remember this, I think we take clay, I think we take gravel, and I think we take sand. And all of this is guesswork at this point, because I haven't used Tinker's Construct in a while. I did make a pretty good tutorial for it, but that was a long time ago. That's going to give us grout. We've only got 6 pieces of grout. Where is the... I know that I have more gravel. I'm not crazy. Maybe I am slightly crazy. But don't tell me I really only have 3 pieces of gravel? Well, I'll tell you right now, we're going to need more than that. We're going to need a lot more than that. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll cook up this grout with the charcoal that we've got. And I know that we can create seared bricks. What are the bare necessities of what we need right now? Because I know for a fact we can just put coal, or I believe you can just put, what is it called? Cobblestone into the smeltery here, and it will give you more seared bricks. So we don't actually have to do this complicated setup much, but I'm trying to remember everything else we need. So we've already got a casting table and a casting basin. So we've got those. We can go ahead and set those up right, I guess, here would be good. Maybe if we use the correct tool for it, though, that might be helpful as well. My inventory is full of things, and I know what you're thinking. Cub, wouldn't it be a good idea to get rid of all that stuff? And I would say no. Because switching between things in the middle of a video is part of the experience of how not to do Minecraft. And really, I like to think that these are educational as well. I'm not just showing you how to do things, I'm showing you how not to do them. So if we have a book about Tinker's Construct, which I know that we do, perhaps even that one. No, that's Tinker's Weaponry. Where's all my books? Everything is so cluttered and messed up around here. I really should have considered sorting before we got started. Maybe that is the book I need. Well, look at this. Throwing weapons, projectiles. You're not the book that I need. I'm sorry. You look nice, though. I do need a drain. You're correct, but I also need... Oh, you know what we can do? We can just do at Tinker's... Is it 2 words? I guess it is. Tinker's. Quite particular, isn't it? And then we can just scroll through here until we find... Here we go. Right, so we'll need a tank of some sort. We already don't have enough seared brick. Darn it, we're going to have to go back underground, and fortunately, it is daylight, so I guess... Oh, no, the sun is setting, so I guess we'll just go underground and a site. It looks a lot like gravel, so you get really excited, and then it turns out it's not gravel. But we don't have to go too deep for this, so we'll just head down here, and I'm sure we'll find plenty of gravel. It's not going to be a big issue, and then it's just a matter of... Look at this. Perfect! Now, I should have probably built, at this point, a better tool for collecting gravel. A proper shovel, for instance. I know that I have one upstairs. I could have just brought it with me. This is not the book you're looking for. Yes, that's an excellent Star Wars quote right there. We'll go ahead and collect all the gravel we can get, though. We don't really need a whole lot because we don't have a lot of sand upstairs either. I say we get about 16. That's a good quarter stack. We'll take that back. Okay, it was definitely flying around. Oh, there it goes. It finally landed. We'll head back upstairs with this. We're going to get... We need a tank, and then we need a controller, and I think a drain and a spout, or whatever it's called. And I think that's all we're going to need to get things at least started. It's not going to be an ideal system, but we will at least be started with it. So we'll have to do that. And we're going to need lava. You're absolutely right, we're going to need lava. But fortunately, there's a lot of surface lava, so all we've got to do is put together a bucket, and we can go get that. So we have... Oh, we do have 30 more. Okay, well, we can go get more if we need to. That's at least 34 more, and it's a much larger step in the right direction. So the controller as well. Controller is going to take... It's a donut. All right, so we don't have enough for a donut yet. Should we go ahead and build maybe a second... Yeah, it's not like we're hurting for resources. We'll build a second furnace, and we'll toss that up right here. We will split the grout duties between the two of them, and gasp! We'll use real coal. Oh no! The book that you're looking at is in the same chest. It could possibly be. It's probably right here in front of me, and I'm just not looking at it. It happens sometimes. What can I say? All right, that's enough for our donut. And there's our controller. And then, hey, look, there it is. Mighty smelting. Good to finally have that. Can we tuck that into a corner? I don't think it has to be in one of the middle blocks. I think we can just stick it there in a corner. And then we're going to need to go get a tank. So we probably have a bucket. We've probably found one before, and if you're watching, you're probably thinking, yeah, Cub, there's a bucket right there, Cub. What are you doing? But we need to go, hey, look, there's a bucket right there. So we need to go get a bit of lava, and I think we can build a seared tank. Is this Tekxit Legends and Hexit, or is it just Tekxit plus Hexit? I'm not entirely sure. If you go to the mod packs website, though, you can find out more information on it and probably come to that conclusion yourself. Now, like I said, we're going to need a... Let's just look back up Tinker's... And it is called a... Oh, yeah, we're also going to need a drain. Okay, that's not too bad. But then we'll need a... Where is it? Right there. Seared tank. Yeah, okay, so we can get away... If we use more glass, we can make just a seared glass. That's only going to take 4 bricks, so we'll probably end up doing that. Let's go ahead and we will tell... Once it's done with this piece... Boom. Okay, you'd go ahead and do that. That's quite an unsettling sound. I've got too much junk. I've got way too much junk. We'll put the leaves in here. We'll put the tree in here. Oh, jeez. I just need to offload things. I don't even need to worry about where it's going right now. We'll do sorting another day. Today is not a day for sorting. Excellent. Every time it does that, I assume something terrible is about to happen. Why am I carrying around 3 pickaxes? We only need the 1. Okay, we'll leave these 2 behind. Alright, so we've got glass, and we've got some... we need 2 more pieces of glass. Once we have those, we should be ready to go. We can just take that with us, and we can use the bucket to... Where did I put the bucket? Bucket's here. We've got the bucket. we've got the bucket, sir. Alrighty, we've got enough glass now. Finally, we can do a cross shape with glass, and then we can add our seared bricks. Good. We'll take that down there to the lava. First. And then in the morning... There we go. We'll head off and like I said, I know where there's some lava above ground. We'll take Kubaboo with us and we'll head out that way. You stay up here. What are you doing? Oh, we are being shot at. Let's not hesitate. Let's just book it right out of there. You can go to space in this mod pack. Yes, thank you for asking, live studio audience. You can go to all the planets, which is exactly what we're going to do. We just got to get to this surface lava. It's right over here where the world gets laggy, and we haven't figured out why the world gets laggy over here, other than the fact that there's some really big trees, and I don't know, maybe the game just doesn't like really big trees. So here's test time. I think we can put that down, and then using a bucket, and let's do a quick test first, but then we can put that in there and then take this with us. Yes, we can. All right. We'll just do that then. We'll fill this thing up. Oh, good grief. Like I say, the lag here is so real, and we don't know why. We try to avoid this place. All right, it's maxed out. We'll take this extra bucket with us because we're going to need it later anyway. Oh, where did it go? Where did it go? Where's it gone? Where did it go? I know, Chocobo, but where did it go? It's these darn boots is what it is. Do you folks see it? The tank is not here. Did the tank get thrown into the lava? Where did the tank go? So a tank full of lava burnt up inside of lava. I mean, I guess that makes sense. It doesn't, but I guess it does. Jeez. Yes, you can donate in British pounds. PayPal will convert it to the proper currency, which is, of course, Texas quarters. That's what we use here in Texas. Very large, about that big, and that's what we pay for everything with. I mean, what a waste of resources, because now we're going to have to build another one of these. But I guess it's okay. I guess. Not happy about it, but could be worse. Take that with us. Darn it. You know what, let's alternate. We need to make sure they all get in some exercise, so we'll take this one next. Why are you asking if you can donate in British pounds if you live in Texas? That's such an odd thing to request. Alright, so here we go. This again. Open for the best. Alright. We're going to break it from over here now. Perfect. Alright. Let's get out of here then. Hi, everybody. How are you doing, animal friends? Are y'all doing well? Are you doing good? Why do y'all live over here in Lagland? Why would anyone want to live in Lavland? Lagland is just a strange place. I don't like the fact that we settled so close to Lagland, because I think that eventually that's going to catch up with us. Like, the lag is going to spread. Maybe I need to open it up in like, World Edit or something. Or MC Edit, I should say. And just try to clear out some entities or something and see if that helps. So, can we just set this up here? We can. We totally can. And then next up, we just got to build Smeltery. Is it? Wait, is it a Smeltery yet? Has it turned into a Smeltery yet? No, that's going to catch on fire when it turns into a Texas. Can I give a pound of Texas money? Yes, but that's only like 2 or 3 of them because the Texas quarters are really heavy. Smeltery Drain, next up. Like I say, we can do those very easily. We're going to need 2 of them, so we'll just go ahead and make 2 of them. And then we just need the little spigots, so hopefully we've got some more of these. We don't have enough to make 2, though. Just the 1. And I guess in this case, we'll go ahead and we'll empty them out into a casting basin, I suppose. So here we go. How did I mess up? What are you talking about, creepy gamer? What are you going on about? What do you mean it's a failed smeltery? It's not a failed smeltery. I've got high hopes in it. Okay, maybe this smeltery has failed. Yeah, maybe we can't put these on corner pieces. That's fine. I mean, that's not a big deal. Seared tank, I have the wrong one. I can't use... Oh, you know what? You're absolutely correct. Alright, look, nobody panic. I see everyone panicking. Nobody panic. We're gonna do a bit of a quick rearrange. We're gonna fix this, okay? We've got, we have no more... So good grief, we have no more bricks. Oh, we've got to create the smeltery tank, and... Yeah, we don't have any more seared bricks for this. Well, that's fine. We're going to find our proper shovel, which, again, we have right there. A lovely tin shovel. And we're going to go down, and we're going to get us some gravel. Someone says seared glass will work. Okay, then. Okay, we're going to take your word for it. It will work! Look at that! Fantastic! So it is up and running. I hate it when folks tell me things, and they're wrong. It gets to me. Thank you, Tekxit with Xandar, again. Thank you very much. How do I do this? How do I get up here? How far back did that go? No, that's right. All right. We've got some more seared bricks as well, so we'll go ahead and put those on there. I could make a bigger smeltery. Oh, yeah, that's right. You don't have to have corner pieces. That is absolutely correct. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of these. Of course, now, how are we supposed to get back to those other corners? You know what? It doesn't hurt anything to have corner pieces. And we don't really have a whole lot of space up here anyway. Let's take out this corner piece so we can meander our way back here. And then we'll fill in all of this. And we will go ahead and say that's probably a big enough smeltery for now. Great. Take a look inside of here, my friends. Now the time has come to really start processing some ores. Look at all this we got. Look at all this we got. We got so much good stuff. We're going to put it all in there. We're going to put in the 6 of these. We're going to put in only 6 of these because we're already out of room in the smeltery. Why does it keep doing that? Why does it just randomly make noises? What are you trying to tell me? What's going on? Are you still blocking meteors? Comments are currently being blocked, so it's on. It's calm down up here. Jeez, it sounds like some sort of alien invasion every time that thing goes off. We might need to clear out, make it wider, and because that would actually allow us to... Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it now, because what else have we got to do right now, honestly? And once we make it a bit wider, it will allow for more space without using more blocks. Because if you build up, eventually you're going to be using more blocks to build up than you would if you just built to the sides. So, where are my shears? Shout out if you see the shears, like, what? Are they like in my inventory? Because that's happened before. I could have used them all up and I wouldn't have noticed because I'm not very observant. But then again, I feel... This is just a feeling. This isn't fact. But this is just... I feel as though they're right in front of me. And I just don't see them. Alright, we're going to clear out around the side here, and... Whoa, goodness. Fill in all this back here, I guess, all around the sides. Don't have to, but we will. And we will break this wall out and expand it this direction. And I guess while we're over here, we can go ahead and get rid of these corners, too. Oh, no, we've broken it with stuff inside of it. Oh, well, we've already done it. We can't turn back now. We're just dummies. It's happened. What can you do? Bad things happen sometimes. I make mistakes. I do. I admit it. I'm not perfect. I'm pretty close. Like, I'm getting there, but I'm not there yet, alright? Perfect. And then we'll build this back up. Okay, well, I got damaged while I was in there. Maybe our stuff will still be in there. I don't know how this works. Hey, look at all that molten iron we've got. Great, so let's get some of that out of there. We now have this nice little cubby hole over here. We'll probably go ahead and fill that in with leaves. Wouldn't want monsters spawning in there or creepers falling on us, as has happened. Darn it. Alright, how much of this do we have left in here? 15 more ingots. I'm very hesitant because I know that if I'm not careful, I'm going to mix all of my ores together and just get a bunch of garbage. And I don't want a bunch of garbage. I definitely don't want that to happen. So I'm not going to put anything in here. I'm going to process these things one at a time. This is a great way of processing your ores and doubling them early game. Have I made a mistake there? How many ingots were in here? I don't think there were 9 ingots in there. Maybe there were. Maybe we're about to get... No, we're not going to get incredibly lucky. No, darn it. It's pretty sad. There's got to be some more iron, though. Let's be very careful about how much we put in here. I need to make another Smeltery Drain. Oh, yeah, you did find the drawers. Thank you for that. Thank you, Philip Bordner. Very kind of you. All right, let's not kill the episode yet, because there's a couple more things I want to do to refine the setup, and plus the episode hasn't been going very long, and I know once we cut out the fluff, it's going to be a pretty short episode. People get very upset when you upload short episodes. I don't particularly care, but others do. So we'll hop back down here. We'll get a bit more gravel. Get a lot more gravel, in fact. Okay, what is that? 4 more pieces of gravel? I think that's at least 4 more pieces of gravel. 3 more pieces of gravel, even. 3 is a pretty good number. 4 is better. 5 is good. 6, 7, maybe even 8, 9, 10. Who knows? It might even go to 11. Oh, well, okay. Well, I guess that's enough then. That's how much I intended to get when I came down here was 10. Okay, we're up to 2. I think we only need 1 more. We might need 2 more. Oh, we're still shy. We're gonna end up with like too much iron, I think is what's gonna happen. Oh, we could just put a ingot in there. We could put a ingot in there. That would go down to 1 ingot, and that would be enough to get this block out. Whoa! More tips from Tekxit with Sander. Dude, you are keeping me going right now. Do you know how many ramen noodles I'm going to be able to buy with all these tips you've been giving me? It's absolutely stunning. You are good people, even though you're a single person. I didn't know I had 7 grout just sitting around. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get back in there, grout. Jeez. Can't you tell I'm trying to be productive? Where's all my coal? Where is all my coal? What have I done? Oh, good grief. It's so ridiculous right now. I've got to sort this stuff out. I can't keep living like this. Day to day, hour to hour, not knowing where anything is, where I'm going to get my next piece of gravel. What have I actually done with... There it is. Nobody panic. I found the gravel. And I know there's sand. There's a piece of sand. There's probably more sand. Put the grout in there. Just get in there, grout. Sand? Maybe I did use up all the sand. It's fine. I don't need that much. I just need these. Okay, all we need to do now is create. Perfect. We've got our another fall. Oh, look at you. You're done? Are you done yet? I think you're done. Come on now. Look at that. There we go. Good stuff. Now we can get some gold. Not gold blocks. That would be dumb. Gold ore? Do I not have any gold ore? Here's the thing. I need the ability to get just single ingots out of there. So what we're going to do is we're going to place that there. And then I guess we'll go ahead and smelt this whole gold. It's kind of silly to smelt gold that's already been done. But I think we just need 1 piece, and that'll be able to make us a thing. You get the idea, right? Like a cast. That's the word. I was about to say a thing you put on your leg when you break it, but it would have been technically correct. I do have copper. I know you can make brass to do this as well, but it also works with gold. And to be honest, what are we doing with gold? We should probably also make a nugget cast, but not really. Really? All right, give me that gold cast. Come on now. Does it take 2? Tell me it doesn't take 2. Why would it take 2? This is ridiculous. Fine, I'll put another one in there. But look, that's all the gold you're getting, okay? There we go. All right, so now we can just cast, or we can just make whatever we've got in there. Let's go ahead and do all the tin, I suppose. Where's all the tin? Oh, uranium. Let's put the uranium in there. Why did I do that? That was not intentional. I tried twice to right-click on that chest, and then twice dropped tin gravel ore, which takes forever to mine back up. One for you aluminum brass. Right, so aluminum brass is the... I'm not sure what that was, but it was painful. All right, you get to smelting. I've got all the tin here. Take these tins. Take these tins. Too many tins. Well, folks, I guess that probably does it for this episode. When we come back, we'll make some proper tools. Some real, good, worthwhile tools. And then we will start doing work on... Oh, there's so many things we can do. We can... You know what? We'll leave it up to the live audience. I'll discuss it with them. But until next time, thank you folks for watching this episode. God bless you, and I'll see you later. Bye!